Hey guys, just gonna go over quickly your next assignment. I call this the Mechanimal project because what you're doing is you're blending or melding an animal of your choice with mechanical parts. So you want to start this out really lightly in pencil. Not sure if you can see what I've started there. Yeah, basically. Um, don't get into too much detail, sorry, not deal, in drawing the animal itself initially. Just get the basic shapes. Try and figure out how that animal looks or think about how it looks. Work from photos, find like take pictures or whatever. Like choose your animal and work from your reference. I'm just working out of my head here, so I'm just starting with like a very basic squirrel. Again, I'm picking squirrel. I think it's because I see them out in the woods all the time. So thinking about the tail usually comes up and around. The head's basic shape, little fat body. Got the back legs usually out here. Little hands. Can even, if you want, you can even give them a nut to hold on to. Real simple. Eye, cheek, mouth's gonna be in there, and the nose. Again, I'm just going basic shapes. I'm not worried about being too fancy with it. You just want to keep it simple so you can work on this thing. You could go a little bigger. This is again a 9 by 12 sketchbook page. Probably a little bit bigger than this would be good. Just give yourself room to work. You're going to be starting out in pencil, light pencil. Keep it really light, or your light blue if you want. And then you're going to finish it up in black ink. So it's going to be finished in black ink. Minimal use of color. So you could select one little area of color, say once you get the mechanics going. I'll point that out when I get into that. And just do one little selected area, or just a little color here sparsely designated in certain areas. I've got some decent samples that I'll post for you guys, and you'll get the idea from that as well. I'm just gonna turn this over because I'd actually already started this video once and a phone call interrupted me. So here I am, kind of moving on with the piece. You can see that I've kept that basic shape, that basic squirrely shape. See if you guys can see this okay. Maybe I'll just zoom in a little bit. There you go. So I've kept that basic shape. I've started kind of working with like gears and just the feel of mechanical objects. Think Terminator. In fact, it doesn't hurt. Look up the Terminator and look at the way they put the parts together with little hydraulic pistons and whatever you need to do. So kind of working on little squirrel toes right now with little squirrel claws. Now I'm working fairly quickly and roughly here. You guys will be taking a little more time. I've given an extended due date to this project. so that you have time to really create something impressive. This project can be, as you'll see by some of the samples I post, can be very impressive. Get some really neat results. Just kind of doing a mechanical looking spine here. You can see I started with the tail, trying to make it look a little bit mechanical. Again, gears, so we would go around and work on the gears for moving parts, like metal plates. To create the head. Even the ears are kind of look like they're made of metal. And I'm just using little circles to kind of represent bolts or screws or whatever. Use any templates and rulers that you need to use for this piece. Make it as clean, not like I'm doing here, all the freehand with the marker and stuff. Use whatever tools you need to make this thing work. And again, you'll be working flat, so you're going to be a little bit more accurate than I am. You can use shading a little bit where you feel like it's necessary. Like I might shade inside that ear just to give it a sense of depth. But then go in and make sure you clean things up as well. How's that looking? Okay, I think you're getting the idea. And then the spine, I'm gonna continue down here. Again, just kind of looking mechanical. And then I would probably wrap it around into the tail as well. And it doesn't have to look like it would physically work necessarily. Just give it that mechanical look. You can think maybe there's like hoses and things too. You can research, do a little research. Like I said, look at the Terminator. Look at steampunk. That would be a really great reference to go by. Steampunk is great. Doesn't necessarily look like it would work all the time, but it's just got a cool feel to it. Now, as far as color, you might, I don't have any color available to me right now, it's all put away. You might want to like just do little bits of blue here and there to show the metal, or you might just want to do the eye red or something like that. Again, really simple. And the outside of the eye could be red. I might have a red pen here. Color wise, keep it to, this is a dry erase marker, but it'll work. Maybe very light. Actually, I think this thing's worn out. But just minimal color, just like that. You don't want to overdo it. Just use it where you feel it's going to be effective. And again, using templates is helpful as well. And maybe a bit of shading here and there, but simple. Kind of looks evil now. Oops, sorry guys. Big old squirrel teeth. Okay. Kind of takes the evilness away with his little buck teeth. But you get the idea. So I'm going to leave off here. Looking at 10 minutes, so that's long enough for a video. All right, so check due dates, check the samples, and read the instructions first before going ahead. Make sure you have everything straight in your head. Do little sketches to get the feel of it, and you should have fun with this. It can be a lot of fun. So see you on the next one, guys.